Okay, how y'all doing, ladies? How y'all doing? Okay, if you want to know anything about this hair, pause this video right now and click the links that are in my bio. Yes, I said links with an S because I have 2 videos on this hair already. My unboxing, hair review, and I have how I made this unit. So go ahead and click on that and then you come back to this video. But if you have seen those videos, here we are. Welcome back. So I'm here now separating my hair from the way I want to have my highlights, my lowlights, my blonde pieces. I'm just making a triangle from my part, and I wanted a small section of my front of my hair to be a blonde, beautiful blonde piece, in which I achieved that. And here's a picture of how I wanted to have my hair, and if you keep watching, you'll see how I achieved this look. So like I said, I have a side part on my hair, so it's a little difficult for my part, to be. So it's no big deal. So you're going to take a triangle type of U type of shape for this front piece to go ahead and get that out the way. So you're going to go ahead and clip that, rub in that however you decide. So I'm going to do the same thing for the next 3 sections. So it's going to be 1 for my, my bangs, kind of sort of. There's going to be 2 that's right above my bangs. And then yet another one from my side to side. So whatever you do to the left side, you're going to do the same to the right side. So if you make a big part on the left side of your head, make a big part on the right side. So really what I was doing, I was using my ear, both sides of my ear to, measure how the part was. Though it was a side part, so one side had more in front of the ear than the other. It's totally fine. Like I said, I'm doing this for highlight purposes for a blonde color, as you've seen before. So literally I'm just taking it, I'm just rubbing it, hair tying out the way so I can go ahead and get started. So like I said, I was using my ear as like a guide, though you don't have to. I just decided to do that because I know my ear aren't going anywhere. So now I'm going to take the rest of my hair that hasn't been sectioned. We're going to section that in 3 separate sections going vertically. But I'm going to start with the back piece and keep going up till I have 3 sections. Literally, that's all we're doing. And as you see, I made 3 sections, and I'm going to end up taking the bottom section out because I thought it was too much hair for the 3 sections. It wasn't equal, but like I said, this is the way you want to part it, and for the sake of the hair, this is the way I parted my 3 sections. And yes, this is my first time coloring in a unit, you guys. The red unit I had came already red, but this is my first time, coloring a unit. So stay with me, bear with me. And I was so in love with this unit that it didn't make any sense. Like, I wore this hair, I'm wearing this hair, and I'm just totally in love with it. And I'm just in love, okay? So I probably will be doing more coloring videos. It's nothing new because since I got this, why not keep going? So like I said, we're doing 3 sections, and make sure that you like and you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget not to subscribe while you're watching this video, because I'm going to help you with what you need so you can go ahead and help me and subscribe. Who doesn't love new content? I don't understand why you wouldn't love it. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this unit off because I have my 7 sections. And we're going to go ahead and, get right. Start this coloring process. Don't mind my head. I literally didn't have any braids at the moment. So I just slapped the wig cap on so I can, test the side, see where I wanted my parts, all that. So what I did was I basically tightened up my rubber band. So you're going to need a mixing bowl, a comb, a brush, aluminum foil. It doesn't even matter where you get your aluminum foil, gloves, and your BW2 bleach, your 40 and 20 developer. And I have 30 developer. You're gonna see that, but I didn't use a 30 developer. I strictly use the 20 and 40. So for the back section, I used the 20 developer. And as I was mixing, I was watching videos previously, and it said make your bleach a pancake consistency. So this means exactly how you make your pancake batter is how this batter should, this makes it look. So you have to add more bleach or more developer. Either way, get it popping, sis, okay? So the furthest section in the back, I did that ombre completely the same. I didn't switch it up because I wanted that to be the base color, the base look of the hair. So that's what I used the 20 developer on, and the rest I want to say I use 40 on the rest of my entire head. So this is the first bowl. I made 2 bowls of the mix. So for the first section, I just went ahead and started, detangling my hair because it was strictly straight out the pack. I mean, not the pack, off the bundles, from the pump, all that, you know what I mean. So I literally just went through and I parted each section. Not in a particular way. I tried to stay between the track lines. Like every 2 tracks, I was trying to bleach it. It doesn't matter. It's still gonna get what you need, okay? So I don't have a starting point or a stopping point of how I want, and this how I wanted the ombre. And this section is the ombre, completely ombre, no highlights. This is straight ombre. So that back section is completely ombre. So I'm just, not even using a certain guide. I'm just starting to bleach. And don't forget to bleach the front and the back side of your hair. If not, it's going to be all choppy and it's not going to be cute at all. And the way that I cover my hair with aluminum foil is I just take it and I roll it up, fold both sides in, and that's that. Okay? You're going to see me do it multiple times. So I'm just letting you know, in case that you didn't understand how I did it, and that's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to guide you, sis. I'm here. So I literally just take it and I am bleaching both sides, and I take my comb from time to time to actually comb through the bleach. You don't have to. It's very optional. And also I say find clothes that you don't mind messing up, and also put a bag or something over your mannequin, whatever you're using, because it can get messy, y'all. My stand was very messy, and this is the part you guys gotta pay attention to. I literally am doing a bob and weave and top A method where I'm doing in and out, in and out. This is the way you create your voluminous volume highlights, okay, honey? So here I'm not going all the way to the top of the wefts. I'm literally doing the same amount of hair that I just previously did with the bottom section. I'm starting there as well. And again, don't forget to do both sides at all. And so this way that I'm doing it here is creating the highlights, because if not, your hair is going to be all the same color. It won't be much of a highlight, and you have to go back through different colors, all that. No, so I'm really just parting it section by section, little by little, and I'm taking my finger and I'm going up, down, in and out. Up, down, in and out. So therefore, you're going to take whatever section that you previously bleached, you're gonna do, and you're also gonna bleach every other section, every other in and out. So as you see here, I in and out one section, and I kept one section. I kept through one section up, and I bleached the next section. This is where you create the highlight, and you're gonna keep doing the same method to where you're gonna every other section is what you bleach. And as you see, the last section I bleached it. Then the next section, after I bobbed and weaved, I kept down, and then the section on top of that, I actually bleached. You get it? Yeah, see what I mean? Y'all see what I'm getting at. So here I'm gonna take my 4 developer and my bleach, and yes, I did clean out the bowl, so I have fresh bleach. You can mix it, it's gonna make it stronger, super strong, and that's not what I wanted. So here I wanted my bangs, like my front piece in the front, to be extremely blonde. Like I wanted that piece blonde, just like in the picture. So I'm not starting at the complete roots because I don't want to disturb my already messed up unit, my messed up closure. So as you see, I'm just taking it, and I am using the aluminum foil on this part because aluminum foil does, saturate and allow the bleach to, get hot. And once the bleach is hot, it bleaches faster. And you really, if you want a super 613 type of blonde, this is the first section that you need to bleach. I say that because the 40 developer does bleach fast, and y'all, even the 20 bleaches fast. So make sure that you are doing it at a pretty tight, fast pace, because your hair will bleach super fast and you won't even notice it. Like bleach does bleach fast. So here I'm just taking that second section, and I made the triangle, and I'm just still bleaching that section as well. So literally I'm just taking that, and I'm using my aluminum foil because I don't want to get to the roots, and this way helps me not touch my roots because I don't want my roots to be blonde. That's not the purpose of an ombre highlight. I don't want that. And I'm just taking my section by section, and I'm putting foil on it. And some pieces I won't put foil on until I'm actually completely done, because like I said, I don't want it to be a 613 blonde. That was not the goal. I want it to be like a warm honey type of blonde. So some pieces you will not see me put foil on. You can. I didn't, for the sake of the look I was going for. So literally, I got tired of doing smaller sections. I literally just took the bleach and just was bleaching with my hand. As if that's one section that I didn't put bleach on it. So here we're gonna go back to that bobbing and weaving, method I was telling you about. So here, as you see, the previous item that I bleached was not done. So therefore, the next one that I do bleach will have bleach on it. You get it? And I kind of messed up here because I wasn't pinning my section, so it was kind of hard to do it. So this middle section might have more bleach than the bottom section, than the middle section. if we're being honest here. And that's okay, because like I said, the look I was going for, I could remix it. So here I'm going to take a towel because bleach was on my hand, and I kind of dust. If you need to do that, that's totally fine. It's where you're taking the bleach off your hand, because if you see, I'm using my hand more than I'm using a brush, which I have a brush for a reason. And so bleach is getting everywhere, and that's okay because it's a highlighted unit. So nobody really gonna tell. As you see, I'm keeping one section below, and the next section I'm bleaching. That's basically what you're doing. You really could do it. It's different ways you can do it, but because I wanted to highlight, look, I did the bobbing and weaving. You can definitely take it and just strictly bleach every other section. That is also an option. But for the look I was going for, I wanted to do the bobbing and weaving where I did up and down. So, and it's really no big deal of how you do it, as long as you get that bleach on there. And as you see, the higher you get with the more hair, it's going to be a little more difficult to actually bob and weave because your sections are getting bigger. So here I'm doing the same thing again through that top section. I just turned on a different dynamic, different dimension for you guys to see. I'm still doing that same method. And here I'm just clipping out the sections that I did not bleach. So I'm going back, and you also can fold your aluminum foil either up or down. It'll sometimes stick to your hair, so you're not, just rambling. And as you see, we're on the last piece, honey. We're on the last piece. And as you can see, that top on the right where I did that blonde is really coming through. When I said that, the Ford developer is really like that is really strong. Like, as you see, look at it. That's the back piece. That's with the twin developer that makes the honey blonde. And y'all, this is a piece that I said that didn't have no foil on the beginning, which was okay because it still was turning, as you see. But I'm going back and I'm actually putting more of the bleach on the bottom, because I wanted the bottom to pop, when you see it. And voila, here's another piece that didn't have aluminum foil. It's okay. It's highlights. It doesn't have to be perfect, ladies. Don't forget that. And here is timing. I let that sit on I didn't even time it. I literally just, looked at it because the developer works super fast. So you can leave it on. By the time you do the front to the back, it's approximately about 20-30 minutes. So once you're done with that, you can start taking the foil off because it has sat for a long time, especially those back pieces. As y'all see, y'all look at this highlight. Y'all, just make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And just let me know how I did this, because y'all, I'm in love with it. I hope y'all in love with it. Yeah, y'all, just look at that blonde. Like, it's not a 613, but it's just the right amount of blonde. And I just see the in and out, the up and down method actually created the highlight that I was going for. So I just put it under the dryer so it can dry. And you just basically rinse it out with your conditioner, whatever conditioner that you use. You let it sit, overnight, or you can just let it sit for like a few hours and it still will do the same thing. It will make, because you are stripping this hair of its original color, so you are kind of sort of damaging the hair by bleaching. So just make sure that you keep it saturated. I feel like saturate is my favorite word. Like, I feel like I use that word a lot. But just make sure that you are keeping it hydrated. And the only reason I put it on the dryer is because I wanted to hurry up and see what it's gonna look like, because this right here was a lot for me. Like, this is the color for me, sis. Like, it's the color for me, sis. And y'all, this is really my first time doing this, honey. This is my first time. I'm so excited. And this is what it looks like in the end. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final look of the hair. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned to see how I get this, this unit, bring it to life some more, because it already has life. Thank you.